welcome to Deaf and Dumb.
It's early.
It is early. We have never recorded this show this early before.
No. We've done late.
Yeah. We have done very late.
We've gone like...
So late that it was kind of morning.
It was morning.
But we have never done it at, what is it, almost 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Because...
This is awful.
Uh-huh.
This is terrible. I want to put in a plea that nothing should ever be started until noon.
You know who also say that? Alcoholics.
Well, you know, they might have something there. I mean, there have been studies that show, like, school children who start later in the day.
Yeah, not noon. They're talking like 9 or 10.
Usually it's 10.
Not noon.
But that would be acceptable.
Noon?
No, 10.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Going to work
I could get behind 10.
Like 10 p.m.?
I just...
Not 10 p.m., 10 a.m. We're going to have a lot of slip-ups in this episode. It's just too early.
It's too early. It's too early.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling all right. I've had some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I got just wiping the sleep out of my eyes.
Yeah.
But mostly it's allergies.
Yeah, allergies are terrible.
Allergies are trying to kill me.
Yeah. That e-Texas, we're going to destroy your sinuses.
Allergies. I don't know what all kind. There's all kind of shit in the air.
Well, it's all coming from the north.
Maybe we
North
should do
are trying to. I think that's what the North is trying to do to the South. Send allergens to just mess us up. I probably should stop saying that some crazy
conspiracy. Is that the word you're trying to get at? Conspiracy theorist. Let me help you.
I can't say it. Conspiracy.
Just start saying your
sentences. I keep trying to put an F in there.
And
conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
The conspiracy.
Yeah.
What are they called? Conspiracy nuts?
Theorist?
Theorist.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
That's the only reason I'm here, is to give you words that you should know.
Conspiracy theorist.
There you go. You only spent like a minute on that.
You didn't say it right. I personally said it wrong, and I said conspiracy.
Oh, I moved on with my life.
Which is more accurate.
We should do a morning show, like a morning radio.
Yeah.
Good,
it'll be at noon now.
Yeah,
it starts at 11:59. So it's still morning, but it goes into the afternoon.
Yeah.
It'll be called mostly morning. Almost morning.
Well, there's a YouTube channel that my lady friend watches and showed me, and it's really funny.
No one cares.
Called Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
And it's presented like a morning show kind of thing.
Do they do it in the morning?
But that's why I guess that's why, I don't actually know, but I'm assuming that's why it's called Good Mythical Morning, because it's not actually in the morning. And it's on YouTube, so you can watch it whenever. It's not like you have to watch it.
Yeah.
So, it's really funny. They're really funny guys.
Yeah.
But,
are you
I'm promoting other people's shows
on
apparently
our show?
now.
I mean, are they paying us?
No.
I mean
they're making money.
Are they talking about our show?
No.
Then I don't care.
They don't know we exist.
Damn.
I'm just saying I enjoy other mediums.
Well, if you go listen to their show, you should put a comment on there. I came and listened to this show because these two idiots talked about it.
Yeah. They mostly
and put a link to our website.
I got to watch them because they do a lot of weird food eating stuff.
Yeah.
And it was gross for the most part, but
you're still talking about this.
It's funny. It's a funny show. But we did watch it. They don't do really games. They do a few like Let's Plays, but apparently they were playing Keep Talking and No One Explodes, the VR version. They're terrible at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were, and part of it maybe for comedy, but they're terrible at it. You and I were like really good. We had it down to a science. And like we went in order. We both had the manual more or less memorized, so you just went in order based on it, and we were like if we were doing a Let's Play of it, we'd just be like bam, bam, bam. We'd be rocking it.
Wham, bam.
Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
Actually, it'd be wham, no bam.
No, that's true. Yeah, because it wouldn't blow up.
There would be no.
It'd be wham.
Wham, no bam. Thank you, ma'am. Maybe we should do a morning show.
We really should. This is gold.
Everyone listening is like, this is the worst episode ever. No, it's not. We did like a 40-minute episode like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
2 or 3
about
weeks
nothing.
Ago, and
about nothing.
Oh.
We had nothing to talk about except the same games we've been talking about for 4 weeks.
And we're going to talk about those some
Exactly.
more.
I've been playing Stardew Valley still.
Yeah, I played it some yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you were playing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to not lose it. I'm trying to get to play it a little bit. Cause
I kind of figured you'd move on. Because you got it.
I did like it, but it's one of the things where if I get out of it too long and I go back, I'm like, what was I doing? I don't remember what I'm doing, and I just kind of stop caring.
It's like Animal Crossing and a lot of those games where you're building and setting up stuff. If you get away from it too long, you come back, you just want to start over.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was like, I played it a little bit, try to get back into the groove of it, and and then I had lunch and forgot about it. And then I literally left my Switch and
still on,
asleep and on a day later. I'm like, I need to put this on the charger before I lose my progress.
Yeah, I've done that before. Come back and turn it on. I'm like, oh crap! I was still in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
like I've been in the middle of like a mission or something, and I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah,
I need which is nice. But I will say, and the Switch is probably the weakest of all. But Nintendo's, I don't know what they do, but they do battery magic.
Yeah,
because you go. How many times have you ever picked up an old Nintendo console, an a DS,
and
it's been sitting there for months, and you open it up and the battery's still charged, and you can just play. Yeah. You don't have to charge it up that much or anything. And it's becoming less and less true because they use more power. But the Switch holds up pretty good.
Yeah,
like I've left it just in sleep mode for a week or something or two, and come back and still almost 100%.
Very efficient.
Yeah, they do a good job.
They do a pretty good job.
They do a really good job.
Who didn't do a good job? The PlayStation Vita.
Yeah,
or the PlayStation PSP Portal is what I had.
Yeah.
Worse, it would not hold a charge at all.
Yeah, I heard
and it never really shut off. It was a weird, to get it to actually turn off was a pain. And even then, the battery would still drain.
Well, yeah, because especially when you're used to the Nintendo portables, where you just I haven't touched this in a year, and you pick it up and you just turn it on and start playing. You didn't have to charge or do anything. And you go pick up the Vita, and it's like, the battery's dead. Plug it in.
It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been a week. The battery's dead. Plug it in, charge it up. Oh, now there's an update, so you're just waiting. You're just waiting at it.
Speaking of updates, PlayStation is really annoying me.
Yeah.
Not PlayStation, but their apps.
Yeah.
So it seemed like and usually it updates automatically. Maybe I just don't have my PlayStation on enough. But here lately, it's like every time I go, I'm going to watch Netflix, I got to update.
Yeah.
I had to last night, I had to update HBO.
Mm-hmm.
So it was updating. And then I was like, my lady friend, she was trying to watch something on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Had to update it. I was like, everything just didn't this automatically update? Uh-huh. Why do I have to? Why is it all updating now?
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure I like their new. They have a new screen for all the video apps.
Yeah.
Which kind of looks nice, but it opens up its own thing. And I'm like, what? Before I could just drop down and there it was. Now I have to drop down.
Now you got to go into
loads a second and then
you got to add the click.
Yeah, and I don't know about that, but anyway.
Yeah.
That's my little.
So Stardew Valley, you playing a little bit?
Yeah, I haven't done much. But, I'm starting to get to the point where I need to redo my farm.
Yeah.
So, but fall's coming.
Yeah.
So I'll be restructuring for that, and
Yeah.
Probably,
I just
once I get this little batch of crops done, I'm gonna probably tear it all out and restructure it for fall.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm getting close to the upgraded sprinkler. Because I got one for free, so I'm hoping to get
the basic one only hits the cardinal directions,
the quadrants.
Yeah, the quad,
and this gets the octagon.
Yeah, it gets all the spaces around, which I use quite a bit.
Oggens. Is that how you say Oggens?
Sure.
It's the 8 sections.
Sure.
The Oggens.
Sure.
Kind of like quadrant. It's Oggens.
I don't think that's a word, but
it should be. I'm now making it a word. Oggen is a word.
Uh-huh.
It's like quadrant, but with 8.
I think they use quadrant even though if there's more than 4.
No.
I think so. Military terms, in this quadrant.
Well, coordinates.
That's not what I'm talking about.
There's an extra syllable. You dumbass.
Okay.
I had to carry this show.
How many times have you not been able to say words?
I know what you're talking about.
Make up shit.
No.
Oh,
I am
bastard.
pure knowledge.
You bastard. So I'm almost to the end of my second year.
Okay.
So
You've been almost to the end of your second year for like a year now.
Less than 10 days from it.
Oh, really?
I'm really close, and I'm excited to see what the hell happens. I don't have a clue. I built a nursery, so maybe children are in my future. I don't know. I'm not sure what all that entails. I really hope it's just like having all the other animals. You just walk in, you pet it, and feed it.
You leave some.
You make sure there's food, and you pet it, and then you leave. That's it. That's the only interaction.
Food dispenser there.
Yeah,
like, yep, there it is.
Yeah, I want to get an auto feeder for my children. You just feed them hay like you do the other animals.
More like the dog, where they're just there, and you don't even have to worry about feeding them.
Yeah. Honestly, if I'm going to complain, I honestly don't. The pets are nice, but I don't really know what the point is.
As far as I know, there is no point.
I don't think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. As far as I can tell, there's no point to. I take care of it. I go and pet it every day, and I get it water and everything. But I don't know.
You give it water?
Yeah, you don't give your pet water. There's a bowl right there. There's a bowl next to where it sleeps outside. You need to give it water.
Mine sleeps inside.
But it goes outside sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he sleeps inside.
I know he sleeps inside, but I'm saying during the
day.
Said
sleep outside.
Well, sometimes there'll be a sleep outside.
No.
Okay, I mean not at night. I mean during the day when it's taking a nap. It naps outside, okay? Is that better?
I'm working during the day.
Anyway,
I don't have time to look at this
You
dog.
should go look. There's a bowl. You should put water in it. I don't know if it increases their liking of you, but you should do it.
He seems to like me just fine. I haven't watered him
Well,
once.
yeah, because there's no real negative effects, I don't think, other than just not having a good friendship with your own animal. But
he seems happy.
I completely lost my train of thought, but
That's
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I really hope the children are just like the animals, and you just walk in, you pet them you put some hay down, and that's it.
You're like, here, poop here.
Yeah, well,
here's some food pellets.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, it's just hay. Everything eats hay. Just give it some hay. I want a spot on the floor so I can throw some hay down for my children.
Is your nursery attached to the granary or
you don't have to
the
be
hay meal thing?
You don't have to be attached.
The silage. Silo.
Silo, yeah. The grain silo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be attached.
Yeah. I like it attached.
I know. I put mine right next to my coop.
Legit.
I put it next to the coop.
The coop, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you plant a lot of grass seeds. It helps. Otherwise, you're going to buy hay.
I have no problem with hay.
Yeah, but when winter comes along and you have a lot of animals, you're going to need a lot of hay.
Well, I only have one animal right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you have no
I'm
problem
not worried about winter.
Yeah, but eventually, maybe by winter you'll have more. So, get some grass starters. Just throw them wherever. Let it grow for a while, and you'll get a shit ton of it. So.
I have a ton of grass.
Yeah.
I just walk around and go, woo. I'm cutting the grass.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting some hay.
Hey.
Hey. All right. So we
that's
don't need to
Stardew
talk
Valley.
more about Stardew Valley. We're done with it. All right. Let's talk about Star Wars Destiny.
Sure.
We finally
finished.
I
reorganized my binder yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw the trash.
Trash?
Yes.
I had a bunch of extra boxes and crap.
You're slowing. You had all your color sleeves.
Yeah, I tossed
trash,
those. I because they were too big and they were tearing up, and you had given me some dividers that were really nice.
Yeah.
And they were
all the right found on the street.
Yeah. You're good at that. Yeah. I mean, usually it's just empty beer bottles and stuff, but that's fine.
I thought you were getting at something else.
Oh no. Yeah, I reorganized it in a way that makes it. It took me a while to decide how I wanted to reorganize. I sat down and I was just like,
my system is really good.
Yours is cool, but I don't have room for that. Because I sat down staring at it for like 20 minutes going, and I started one way,
and you go, these are sleeves. This is where the cards go. I've just been piling up.
Yeah, well, I had a stack of them that I had gotten. I needed to sort in. But that's where it started. I was like, I need to put these into my set. And I was like, well, I really need to reorganize it. And so I started trying to decide. I started one way, and I did like part of one section. I'm like, no, this isn't how I do it. I need to go back. Because I couldn't decide if I wanted them all in order by card number or if I wanted it how I wanted to divide them, because you can divide it a bunch of different ways, but it kind of really depends on how you want to come at them. So what I ended up doing was putting all the colors together. So if all the blues are in one section, they're in a blue section. I had a blue section that had evil and neutral. That's what the problem was. I had my neutrals mixed in with my villains, because I didn't usually make hero decks that much. Well, now I'm getting to the point where I have enough hero stuff I can make hero decks. It doesn't make. I have to go back to the other section to get neutral cards. So I decided to consolidate all of them into one. So the blue section has all the blues. It starts with villains, and I was going to go order by card number. But that goes villain, hero, then neutral. And I didn't really like that, because I was like, that's where I started, and I flipped it. So now I go villain, then neutrals in the middle, and then hero. So kind of divide them out a little bit.
So you go by color. And then you hit.
And then, so you open the book, and it's characters. So it'll be red, blue, yellow characters, villains, red, blue, yellow characters, heroes. And then in the first section is red, and it's just red villains cards, and then red neutral cards, and then red hero cards. And then the next section is blue, and it does the same pattern. And so they're all in one section, and they're, there's no clear divider, but you just flip through. And I also I did it by sets as well. So it goes, Awakening set, then Spirit of Rebellion, Empire, War, and Legacy in that order each time. So that's villains. It's all the villains, those in that set order, and then all the neutrals in that set order, and then all the heroes in that set order. So,
but they're grouped by the colors.
They're grouped by the colors, and then they're grouped by the type, and then they're ordered.
So you'll have a blue section that has the heroes. Neutral and villains all together. In order.
If I open my blue section, it's villains, neutrals, heroes in that order.
Well, see, mine are kind of like that, but I don't.
You separate yours by type, card type, right?
I have all the characters. In a section, and then it's characters, upgrades, support, events, and then locations. And so I do that, and then I don't worry about color or type. I just put them in order by number. And I have enough inserts now to do the entire deck. So I ordered them. I leave spaces for the ones I don't have, which is very nice when I go, okay, I got some new ones.
Exactly. That's
even though I do find where I got it wrong and have to fix it. It happens. But it's nowhere near as annoying as before, where every time I got something new, I had to shift everything.
I still have to shift things, but the way it's divided out, there are like stop points. I don't have to shift everything. I just shift and most of them, I leave a divider. I don't. Like, if I come into the end of the villain section and I only have one card on a sleeve,
you'll put in one.
I skip it. I leave one in one sleeve and I move it, so I have room to expand that section. So I leave a dividing between each villain, hero, neutral section.
So you have some room.
So I have some padding. Sometimes it timed out perfectly where it filled up one, and I was like, okay, that's good. There's only like one case where I didn't do that, because I have like for the neutral hero cards, I just don't have that. I have one. It's like Confidence. I think it's the only one I have that is a hero neutral card. So it's just right at the end. It's at the end of the neutrals. So I did that, but and it just, after I did all that, and I was like, it's better. But I have a 2-inch binder, and it's now full. It's literally like it's gonna be tough for me to put in a few
Mine's 4-inch.
Yeah.
So mine's bigger than yours.
Well, yeah.
And it's massive, and I'm probably half full in it. But
I'm going to probably buy one.
It's nice.
You have the little zip-up binder, which is exactly the one I was looking at, actually.
Really?
The one you got, they had the little filing thing in the front.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't really know what I'm thinking about using the filing thing, like, if I want to print list.
That's a good idea.
So I like, I like this list. This is a good list. I'll put it. So if I ever traveling or everything, I don't have to pull up my phone and do it. I just have the list.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So I thought about putting that in there. But I have there's a little pouch inside. I put all my little extra sleeves, and then I put the card list that came with the one of the sets in the outside pouch thing. But I haven't put anything in the little filing cabinet now. But it's massive, and it got a handle, and it's easy to carry. I really like it.
And I like the zip up, because I have trouble. I'm always worried about my cards sliding up, because they'll shift around a little bit in there.
Yeah, it does slip around a little bit in there, but it's still it won't go anywhere.
It won't go anywhere. this is the first time I've had almost all my cards in the binder. Like, the only cards that aren't in the binder is my Naked Palpatine deck, which is undefeated. And I went through and I took it out, and then, like, as I was going...
True, it got beat by... Didn't Gary beat it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he hasn't played the Naked...
Oh, maybe he did.
He beat it with his shield.
No, he beat... That was the first... That wasn't Naked Palpatine. That was my original Palpatine deck.
Oh, okay. Well,
he beat my first
play
Palpatine.
that.
Yeah, I know.
You can
we
talk.
need to. But it's beat everyone else so far. It's beat you twice. You almost beat it. You almost won.
I played it 3 times.
You've only played it twice. You played the first Palpatine deck
Oh,
once,
whatever.
But yeah, this is the same. You
bullshit.
only played Naked Palpatine twice.
I came close last time.
You came really close. I thought you might have it. But I even got it out and like made sure to leave space for the cards that were in it. And the only thing that aren't in my binder right now is my Boba Fett starter set. One of them. My second one I put it in.
Yeah.
But one of them's not in there. I have it still out because I keep thinking, if I need to show someone a demo, I can.
Yeah.
And then my Naked Palpatine deck, and then my draft deck.
Yeah, I don't have
I have it separated out.
I have 2 decks pulled. So I have a Luke Han deck that my girlfriend plays, and then I have my IG of Interest deck is still out, which I'm about to put up and pull out another deck. But I have 2 boxes, and I have a third box I use. I've been using to carry because I didn't put my rival cards back in the deck. I put all the draft cards, but I kept the rivals out, and I have just a sleeve set for it.
Because we're supposed to do another draft.
We're going to do another one, so there's no reason to put it back in.
I don't want to take them. I kept them separate, but
which means I need another box.
Yeah,
I have 2 of them.
You need another one?
I need another deck box.
You don't need another one. I have one, and that's
because I have one for my set, one for my girlfriend's set, and one for.
And you're just gonna have
to. Need another one.
She just needs to get her own stuff.
She did. She bought the box for hers, and that's technically hers. She paid for it, and so. I just keep it for her. I manage it for her, and I need another one to put my rival draft cards in, and it'd be great. So next time we're going to a game store, I may be grabbing another one. If I can find another blue one, maybe, because the sleeves are blue, so maybe if I had a blue one to match the sleeves, that'd be good. That'd be nice.
I can't wait to do the next draft. I think we're doing a legacy draft.
Yeah, we got to talk about the draft.
I'm hoping for some battle droids. My dream is to make a 5 battle droid deck. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. And I was looking at other people's builds on them, and they're crazy. It's hilarious.
Okay, I have a story.
Okay.
The underdog story of the draft.
Yes.
Okay.
We finally finished it.
We finished the draft this week.
The draft tournament. We've done the draft.
We've done the draft, but the tournament that followed.
Yeah. Took us a little while to get all the matches.
So in the beginning, there was one game. There was me versus.
There was the word, and the word was all there was.
And it was me versus Gary. And it was a valiant fight, but Gary won.
Gary
he
did win.
crushed me. I was kicked down.
Yes, you were made low.
I was made low. And then I was like, this will not define me. I will overcome. And I rose up. And I defeated everybody I faced.
You did win. You did beat everyone else.
I beat you.
Yeah.
I beat
Johnny D.
Johnny D. I beat Maxwell.
The Saint,
which was a hilarious game.
Yeah.
Involving an Ewok.
It did. He did terribly. Ewok basically murdered
If you want to hear
himself.
that story, go back to the episode we talk about it. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
He was a valiant Ewok.
He was a valiant Ewok.
A valiant but misguided
Ewok. A valiant but futile Ewok. And then, so it came down. Gary didn't lose.
You were 3-1.
3-1. This is a classic underdog story.
Gary had won all 3 matches.
Was the villain.
Yeah.
He had won all his matches.
I'm not sure about that.
And so he was He was dog.
Yeah, he had won 3 matches.
I was underdog.
You weren't underdog. I think underdog was all the rest of us. Cause we were
underdog was me. Because I had lost. But that's the way the
movie
goes.
You had lost one game.
Low, and then
you can't be the underdog if you're in second place.
All the other ones, they always win all the way through.
You can't be the underdog if you're in second place.
And I was in second place. So I had but the only way I was going to beat Gary
You're not the underdog
in the story.
Gary.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
I'm the underdog. Look at any underdog story.
Dudley,
they always win through the whole movie.
The underdog
is how they get to the final tournament.
Dudley, the underdog was Max.
No.
Max had lost all his games, and he had 1 game left, which was with Gary, and that was the only game Gary had left.
Well, here's the thing. Max is not the underdog.
Max is the underdog. He's lost every
match. Max is the side dog that helps the underdog.
You're making this about you, and it's not about you, Dudley.
He's the subplot in my underdog story.
Dudley, it's not about you.
No, it's always
not about you.
Well, anyway, so this week, and we've been talking about this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You needed Max
to win.
So
that you would have to have a playoff with Gary.
Because then it would make me and Gary tie.
Yeah,
because Gary had won every
I said
game.
The words.
And so he was 4-0, and I was 3-1.
He was 3 wins, and you were 3-1. So he had to lose 1 for you to tie.
I was 4-1 because I played all my games.
You were 3-1. You had won 3. You had lost 1.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry. He was 3-0.
He was no. He was 3, and he hadn't played his 4th game. You don't say 3-0. I mean, I guess
yes,
you do.
You do.
But anyway,
you don't know sports.
I don't know sports. Anyway, like you do too.
I was 3-1. He was 3-0.
Yeah.
So I needed him to get that 1.
Yes.
And
so y'all would have a playoff.
So I've been talking to Max for 2 or 3 weeks, going, you have to win, Max. I need you to win, Max.
And he's the real underdog because he had lost every match.
He had lost every game.
And so and let's be honest, I was confident that he was going to lose.
So was I.
Yeah.
But that did not change my approach. I was like, I need you to win, because if you win, then me and Gary go for a rematch.
Yeah, you wanted him to win purely for selfish reason,
No. I wanted him not to be crushed.
Well, that's true, but
I could win.
You only wanted him to win so that you had a chance at winning.
He's the side dog. His story is
he's
only
not the
relevant.
Side dog. He is the underdog. You're just the benefactor of the underdog.
No. Okay, so. The game came.
They played.
They
played Tuesday.
And shocking.
I know.
He won.
Max won. Max the Saint won.
He beat
Gary.
I
couldn't believe it.
I was so shocked.
It was I was proud of him.
We were playing a game beside them while they were playing.
Yeah, you were playing against my naked Palpatine.
And anyway, it was He did well.
He did well. It was a close game. I think he
was down to one person.
They were both down to one,
and he just got him.
He did, and I was very proud of him. Yeah. He did good. He was a good underdog. He's
not an underdog. He's a side dog.
True underdog of this
story.
True story. The one who had lost all his matches and came back at the end and beat the guy who no one else beat. No one else beat, and he came back and won.
So I'm the underdog because I lost at the beginning, and then I was going to win at the end. I had to come back and face my rival so I could become number 1. That's the way it always works. You always play the rival a second time after you've lost to them. That's the underdog story. And then you win the second time, and then you roll credits.
Okay, so you played them then.
Then I played it.
So you won?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So you failed. Nothing changed after all that, except Max won, and good for him.
No. I was supposed to win.
Yeah. So Max, the true underdog of this story.
No, it turns out there was no underdog story.
Max had lost every game and came back
there
and
would
won.
Be no movie.
He won against
Actually,
the one person.
What's going to happen is when they make a movie about this whole scenario,
they're not.
I will win in the end. We'll rewrite it.
No, see, Max is the true underdog because Gary went and beat everybody else, and Max lost to everybody else, and then they played each other, and Max won. Yeah. That's why he's
What does that say about everybody else?
That we're all terrible, and Max is awesome because he.
That makes no sense.
Max had exactly what it took to beat Gary. The rest of us didn't have it.
Yeah.
So he's the real underdog.
And also, when we
stop
make
making it about you,
when we make the movie,
we're not making a movie about this.
Well, we got to make Gary less likable.
Yeah, we got to do like the in the Rocky, the Russian training thing, and make him
make Gary evil somehow.
That's a hard thing to do.
Gary's very likable. Name to something Russian.
Gary's very likable.
Exactly. So we're just gonna take
really hard
some other persona.
Yeah,
we
we have to completely
give
change
him that
the
card,
rewrite him, make him a different character. All right. We spent enough time
Gary
talking about
is
your stupid underdog.
Because at the beginning he was just like, he doesn't think he is, but I'm pretty sure he was. He was like, oh, this deck is terrible.
I know, he always says that.
It's awful.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. And then he beat us all.
I'll be surprised. And then he beat us all. I'm like, just shut up. Just shut up. My deck was terrible, and I managed to beat 3 of y'all. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. You and your stupid underdog story. That's it's not about you, Dudley.
It is an underdog.
It rarely
story.
is.
Just didn't have the right ending.
So it's not an underdog story. It was for Max, though.
It was not an understory story.
You're breaking down.
He's a side dog.
He's not a side dog. You're the side dog, Dudley. You're the side dog. We played after we finished up our
glorious tournament.
Our tournament. Where Max won, hooray for Max, and you lost.
No. We don't need to pay more attention to
that. Which I ended up coming out pretty good on the booster packs we got. Everyone got one except for the first place.
Gary got 2.
Gary got 2.
Which Gary got one of the legendary.
One is the legendary that was in there. I got the other one. It was a 7th sister, which is really cool, but I need the ID9 Secret Droid dice to go with it.
Yeah.
Which I got to looking at it, like, now I want to make a deck with her and get a bunch of those secret droids, and it looks like they could be fun.
Yeah.
But anyway,
right, moving on. We played some other stuff.
Yeah, we played Sonar again with 4 players.
Yes, it was with Gary and I, because he wanted to regain our friendship, and it worked. After beating me. Me and Gary versus you and Max, and. What happened there, Daniel? Tell us what happened.
We fought a good fight.
No.
I made the mistake is that you were the radio operator on the other team, and I should have been that on my team. But
which I let Gary choose.
Yeah, I should have let Max. I don't know if I let Max choose or not, but I ended up being the captain. And so I should have been the Sonar operator as like a new player. It's a little easier. For some reason I was thinking, the captain has to keep up with more, but really not.
Not really. Captain just makes decisions.
I dumped it on Max, and Max, I had some strugglings early on. He accidentally erased his board early. After y'all did a surface, he just erased it all. I'm like, well, where did you? You didn't keep a start point. Where did you think they were? Yeah. And so we struggled a little bit early on. We still managed to hit y'all once. And then I basically made a mistake on one of my moves. There wasn't really a good move.
There was nothing you could have done.
I was kind of cornered, and so I was kind of in a shitty spot. So I basically was like, I screwed us up. Yeah. And so I accidentally cornered us, and there was no way for me to escape.
Me and Gary destroyed
Gary and I
destroyed you.
Yeah. But it's really fun.
It is a
lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun with 2 players.
A lot of fun with 4 players.
There's a little bit of quiet negotiation.
Yeah, like looking at each other and trying to keep up. Mine was looking over and I was like, I don't know if Max knows what he's doing. I'm not sure if Max has any idea where they are. Because you're relying on him to know where y'all are so that we can attack them. And I have no idea where. I don't think he knows where they are. I don't know where they are.
There was a point where I just knew where y'all are the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And a couple times it was in 2 spots, but for the most part I was like, I know exactly where they are. And Gary was impressed with my map tracking.
Well, you'd played before.
I played before, so I kind of knew the gist of it, but I had a whole system.
Yeah, I have a system too.
Yeah, so...
And you're not special for having a system.
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying I have a system.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot of fun.
It's a good system.
It's a lot of fun. I really want to play the 8-player version, but it's hard to get 8 people together.
Yeah, but we might be able to convince them for Sonar.
It should be fun.
Even if we do 3v3, it'd be
pretty
good.
3v3, 3v3,
3v3,
3v3.
But yeah, it was good. It was fun. And then Max left us.
Yeah.
And so it was just me, you, and Gary.
Yeah.
And
what? You gotta.
I'm putting it in priority order.
It's not priority order.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I said it wrong. Me, Gary, and you.
No. It's Gary, you, and I.
No.
I'm just gonna have to start beating you.
No.
Yeah, the three of us played another game, which I'd seen, but I wasn't sure what I was. It was a serious game. I didn't even know he had it.
I saw it last week.
He showed up with Bob Ross, The Art of Chill.
The Art of Chill game.
It's the Bob Ross board game.
And it's pretty good.
It's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
It is awesome.
I mean, if you're not familiar with Bob Ross,
go watch Bob Ross.
I never really watched Bob. I'm familiar with the culture of Bob Ross and the humor associated with it, but I never really watched any of it.
I've watched
maybe a few clips.
Yeah, I've watched it. I've never sat and watched an episode, but I've seen.
But Bob Ross is a painter.
Yeah.
He had a PBS show.
Where
he would just
painted happy little
trees. The joy of painting.
Yeah.
And he painted lots of happy little things. And the game is basically that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a canvas sitting on an eel.
Yeah,
easel.
Basically, it's an eel.
An easel.
An easel. You're an art major. You should know these terms.
Whatever.
I
didn't paint.
Yeah, so you have the easel, which is kind of like the board game, the board in a way, and you have a little Bob Ross marker, which is fantastic. It's got a little picture of Bob Ross on it, and basically it's being moved. There's a dice roll, and it determines when it moves.
And he's painting the painting.
Yeah, it's his progress of painting the painting, and the whole goal is to
You're painting the painting.
Yeah, we're painting the painting with Bob Ross, just like you should be when you're watching the show. And so the whole goal is to paint stuff before Bob finishes the painting. Yeah. And by doing so, gain chill points. And you have a little chill track.
Chill
your victory points, it's chill points.
Chill meter.
Chill meters. And so the whole goal is to get so many all the way to the end of the chill track.
Yeah.
And by painting things before Bob even paints it. And it's really fun.
It's good.
I liked it a lot. I want to play it some more.
When you play it again.
Yeah, and it's a really clever mechanics where you have everyone has a palette.
Yeah.
And you're getting paints and paint.
Look, there are cards. You have cards that are paint and
brushes and
you have to get the combinations.
Yeah, you're getting combos to paint the features on the painting.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of paintings too.
Yeah,
there's like
a whole
stack of them.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
I really liked it, and
it's
a cool little. It's
fast too.
It's really quick,
like 30, 40 minutes. We never played it before.
Yeah, none of us have played it, and we went through it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Who won?
Gary.
Gary won. That's right.
Gary
I was close.
Yeah.
You weren't close.
I wasn't close at all.
You were a little behind.
I'm not a chill man.
I'm not very chill. I was close to. I was within a handful of points of winning, and I literally needed to draw
2 points
one more.
Him.
Yeah, I needed to draw one more card. If I had one more action, I would have won.
Yeah,
it all fell on whether Gary was able to do what he needed, and he was able to just make the combo.
I kept messing up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting the card, and then I forget. Oh, I got to put these cards down.
Yeah,
my time management, action management wasn't very good in this game. Next time I'll do better.
Yeah.
But I still had fun, even though I was losing
a cool
the whole
little
game.
It's very pleasant.
Gary
just like Bob Ross
brought it up while when we were almost done. He's like, "Oh, I messed up. We should have put on the TV." An episode of Joy of Painting, and it's just going on.
Yeah, just had Bob Ross going on talking in the background. We need to do that next time. I think that'll
probably do
set
an
the tone.
episode in the time of playing the game.
Yeah. It'd be very pleasant. It's just wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah,
it is.
It might be in our regular rotation now.
Yeah, I think so. I want to get Troy Cartwright, the third man.
Yes,
he would love it. I sent him a picture of it, and I was just like, "We need to play this."
It's good.
It's great.
It's good.
All
right. Any other games you play?
I bought a new game for the Switch.
Yeah.
Because the reason we're recording early today is that I am leaving for Tulsa, Oklahoma. In a couple hours. And so I was like, I need a new game. Because I have Stardew Valley, I'll play the crap out of it. But it's like a 6.5 hour drive. So I need something I can play all on the way.
Yeah.
Not while I'm driving. I'm not driving. I don't think I am. I might be asked to drive. But I'm not going to drive the whole way. Anyway. And so I was looking at the Switch. I was going through the Switch Nintendo eStore. And I was trying to find some new stuff to play, something so I could play a portable. Yeah. And I ended up getting, I narrowed it down to a list of a few things, but I ended up grabbing Darkest Dungeon. Which I heard it's originally on PC.
You mentioned it last week.
Yeah, and maybe did I?
Yeah, you were talking about some games you were interested in.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I did.
I don't know.
But
I don't listen to the show.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Don't sneeze.
Too late.
You're ruining.
It's about to happen.
You're ruining the episode.
It's coming.
You've ruined the episode. You're a disgusting human being.
Thank you.
Damn you, allergy season.
Yeah, I know.
That's almost seems to never end.
It never ends in East Texas. So anyway, I got Darkest Dungeon because it was a game on PC that I had watched a bunch, and it like a little dungeon crawl, hero management type thing, and it's got a little RPG element and stuff. And it always looks really cool, and I've heard good things. Friends of mine have played it. Well, I got it on the Switch, and I've been playing it a little bit. And so far, I like it. I like the tone. I like everything about the story and everything about it. The only thing that's really weird is I don't know if it's ideal for the Switch.
Yeah.
Because the controls are really awkward. Yeah. Like, I kept trying to... I'm always, like, searching for which button I need to hit to get to a certain thing. Yeah. Or I'm moving something over and I don't know which button to commit it to that. Whatever. Yeah. And so... And then it's always... It's like it's weird. It's like balancing between use this button to do this or just use the touchscreen. Yeah. And it's just like using the touchscreen like a mouse.
It wants you to use the touchscreen.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so it's just like end up using the touchscreen just because I can't figure out what the right button to press to make it do it that way. And some things I couldn't figure out how to do whatever it is I was trying to do so it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
It feels
it's a PC
like
port, so
exactly. So I'm like, it still feels like it's more. It was optimized for using a mouse, and I don't know if they really optimized it very well for using a controller. Port, yeah. And so it's really weird. Like if I were playing this with the controller on a TV, I don't know how I would do some things because I haven't figured it out. So that's a little awkward. And it makes me go. So unless you just really want a portable version, you might get it on PC. Yeah. Because it seems like a really cool game. It's just I'm being hindered by trying to figure out which button I have to press to get it to do whatever I'm trying to do. And I accidentally I was in the dungeon, and I had some bandages. I was trying to figure out how to use the bandage on my character, and I accidentally just dropped all of them, and they was gone. I was just like, it had an X on it, and I pressed the X, and it held, like, just how I use it. And then I dropped them, and they were gone. So I had no bandages for the rest of the dungeon. And I was like, well, shit.
So
stuff like that. It's like, it's really awkward sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, though, because it's like, you have like a little manor, and you got all these structures that, you can interact and do stuff, and you have heroes that you can send into the dungeon that's under this house. And you'll have rooms, and then you have hallways, and you pick which hallway you go down, and then it's just a kind of a side-scrolling, where you have kind of like Paper Mario. You remember Paper Mario? Yeah. You have characters they're flat and they're they're in a certain order, and certain attack can hit certain orders.
Yeah,
it's like that. It's like a dark, mad, weird, like creepy horror version of Paper Mario. I just thought of it. I didn't even realize that's what it was, but that's it. And so it's cool. I like it. It's just the controls are weird on a Switch. So I'm still navigating that. But
okay.
I'll report back on more of it. But I'm liking it so far. I just got to get around
the controls.
My interaction with the game is weirdly hampered. Mm-hmm. Not hampered, hindered.
Hindered.
Yeah. Hamper is where you put your dirty laundries.
Hamper.
Yeah.
Gotta get rid of your hamper. Okay. Anything else?
I bought a couple of games.
Yeah, what'd you buy?
I bought there was a VR sale going on Steam.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It may be over before the time this episode airs. Mm-hmm. It might go through to Monday. I'm not sure. But they had all kinds of VR games, and it was kind of a tough choice. I didn't want to spend too much money, but I was like, I need to grab some of these while they're half off or whatever. So I ended up purchasing Iron Wolf VR, the submarine one, and I also got Space Pirate Trainer.
Space Pirate Trainer?
Yeah, which it's one of the earlier ones that everyone says is really good. Uh-huh. Our cousin Ashley Cusley, she raved about it, said it's really good. It's overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's one of the few ones that everyone said was really good that I just never got.
Yeah.
So I got it. It was like $10, so I grabbed it. It's supposed to be fun.
So I'm going to be playing those while you're gone.
Yeah, you could.
Well, you know.
But
why are you telling me about them? You're going to be gone.
I'm prepping
you're not
so
play
that
them this week.
next week I should be talking about at least one of these.
You're not going to. You're going to come back and be like, I'm tired. I've been traveling. I'm not going to play
that. Might be true, but
my lame bed plays Switch, which is what I've been doing all week, and I have nothing to talk about next week. This is what you're going to do.
Maybe.
This is a prediction.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I bought those. So
yeah. So hopefully we'll be talking about some VR games in the future.
I almost bought Tilt Brush as well, but I didn't.
Tilt Brush is good.
Yeah, I haven't actually played it.
I thought about Tilt Brush recently because I had my 3D printer stuff going. Yeah. I was like, it'd be fun to build some stuff in Tilt Brush.
Yeah,
and try to print them.
You can do that. There is a process. I don't know what the process is.
Oh, it is a possibility.
There is a process.
So we may have a collaboration purchase on that.
Okay. I think it's like $8 or $9 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I might give you $4 for it. 3. I'll give you 3. You pay 6. I'll pay 3.
Okay.
Negotiations.
We'll talk about it. Okay. We'll talk.
Right.
Have your people call my people.
Okay. I don't have any people.
Well, then just have your
our people are the same people.
All right. I don't know that. We might be represented by the same agency. I don't know.
We have no agency. That's why they're the same people.
Shh.
They're us.
There's a facade. We gotta leave.
Oh.
We gotta have.
Let me put up the facade. Yes, my fake people. I mean, my people.
Yeah, the appearance of success is important.
What success? Can't even appear to have success.
Penny and appear?
Appears?
That's what I heard. Penny and appear
to have success.
Penny and appear.
Success. Anyway, shall we get into news?
Sure, let's talk about some news.
Okay. Firewatch.
Yes.
You know the game.
I own the game. It's a good game. I have played the game.
The developers that made it.
Yes.
Campo Santo.
Yeah.
Was acquired by Valve.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
That is
good for them. They probably just made a bunch of money.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're like joining. It just said they were acquired by them, and it's like a mutual, like, yay, we're both happy about this.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
They got okay, cool.
Which because there's been discussion whether Valve is kind of because Valve hasn't really made a game in a while.
Nope, not really.
Not really at all.
No.
So there's been some discussing whether we've talked about them possibly they're getting back into making games.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
It'd be nice if they would make a game.
Some
That'd
sequels,
be cool.
maybe.
Yeah.
Of any kind?
Any kind. Of anything,
Any
really.
of their games would be great.
It would be great.
So I'm curious what that entails with them getting that company.
Okay. I wonder what they're working on right now.
They have a game that's coming out later this year.
Oh, yeah?
I forgot the name of it.
Well, that's just useless.
But they have that now, and that is coming out. They've been working on it since Firewatch came out.
Uh-huh. Let me look. Let me see what they're...
Okay. I had some sad news while you're doing that.
Okay. The next game, In the Valley of the Gods.
Yes, that's it. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing this. It's like this kind of a like Egyptian tomb exploration thing, but it's like there are 2 characters. Yeah, I remember seeing about this. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
We talked about it once.
Sad news.
Uh-oh.
Dark Souls on Switch has been delayed.
Yeah.
To later this summer.
Yeah.
If you couldn't hear it in my voice, I was doing air quotes.
Uh-huh.
Later this summer.
So
it was supposed to come out next month.
So at the latest August?
Probably.
If they stick to that?
If they stick to that later this summer.
It's still coming out. It's only delayed on the Switch, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's only delayed on the Switch.
I have no idea. I know it's coming. The remastered coming out and all that stuff, but the Switch one is not coming out till later this summer, at least.
Yeah.
So that's disappointing. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, it might be good news for you or other people that listen to the show. Sega Classic games are coming to Switch. They're going to be releasing a bunch of the old classic games from Sega onto Switch store. It's going to have it has a banner or what it's called, but like the names of them. So I believe like Sonic the Hedgehog is in there, the old one, and so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Let's talk about something weird. So you remember the game Glover?
Yeah. I didn't actually. I remember the title. I remember. I never really played it, I don't think.
It's a little hand. It's the game you play a hand.
Yeah.
Like a gloved hand thing, and you're rolling a ball through a level.
Yeah.
I think I played it once.
I've never played it. I've heard of it, but I never played it.
It came out in like 95 or 90.
Well, I've gathered it wasn't really ever a fantastic game.
Like a well-known game.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it and maybe renting it once.
I remember seeing it in the rental place and thought, not this one.
I think we rented it once.
Okay.
But anyway, wasn't wildly successful.
Mm-hmm.
The company who made it were going to make a sequel, never did. Mm-hmm. They canceled it.
Yeah.
But a game developer recently announced that they were doing a sequel to Glover 2.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
Only they don't own the rights to it.
Yeah. And
so
they
the people who did own the rights.
And it's not like they just said, we're going to make this game. They thought they had the rights to it.
They literally believed they had the rights to the game. What turned out is they had got the trademark for Glover.
Yes.
But not the copyright.
Not the copyright.
Which is what you need.
I guess they confused the difference between those two things.
Well, they got trademark lawyers, and they were like, "Oh yeah, the trademark is lapsed and all this stuff."
Yeah,
but they didn't own the copyrights so they can use the word Glover. But that's about it.
That's it.
Can't use any of the characters.
Yeah,
or
they can't use any of the content
of the game.
Yeah.
So,
which apparently was a blow to them. They were like, apparently they spent a bunch of money on trademark lawyers to do
apparently.
it. And you're like,
because the company that actually owns the copyright, we're like,
no, we own that.
We own that.
You can't do
that. You can't do that. And because they had bought it because it was originally a Hasbro game. And it was bought by another company.
Yeah,
and they bought it from another company.
I think, the company that owns it right now is one that does like remasters of classic games.
And
that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
So
which they're probably working on a remake of the old Glover for whatever reason, because someone will buy that maybe.
Yeah.
So now they've shifted from making a sequel to making a spiritual successor
exactly
to the game.
Yeah, which is probably the best thing they could probably do at this point.
Because they spent a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is weird. It's kind of weird. It's a weird thing.
It's such a weird little thing, but you spent money on it. It seems like you should make sure you knew what you were spending money on.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Copyright and trademarks are two very different things.
They are.
Very different.
Trademark
has to do with marketing and stuff like that, whereas copyright is actually owning the rights to intellectual properties.
Yeah, to intellectual property.
So,
IPs.
Be aware.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to make something, make sure you actually own it. Copyright, not trademark.
Yeah.
So they can use the logo, I guess, for Glover.
I don't know if they can use the logo, but they can use
name,
the word.
They
could use the word Glover in their marketing materials.
It might still be called Glover. Or
I'm curious if
Glover.
If the other company tries to do something, if they're going to have to pay them for the rights to use the trademark to market.
I don't know how that's going to work.
That should be interesting.
If they actually they do own the rights to the trademark, but whether how that affects the other company, they probably could make some money off it.
Maybe
if the other company actually going to make a sequel.
Yeah.
If they're not, then whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't really harm them. Mm-hmm. So that's educational.
It only comes down to marketing.
Educational information for you. They just won't be able to market their new Glover game.
Yeah. Well, I doubt they're making a new one. I kind of got the impression that they do remaster or re-releases of classic games, not necessarily remasters, but make it updated a little bit so it'll play on
systems Steam or whatever.
Yeah, and then releasing it that way.
Yeah,
or GOG or whatever.
Yeah. So apparently, a bunch of people got malware from Minecraft skins.
Really?
Yeah. There's 50,000 people infected by Minecraft skin malware.
Really?
Technically, though, it wasn't really an issue.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was hidden inside a PNG file, which is just an image file.
Yeah.
That most people use for Minecraft. So as long as you leave it as a PNG file, it won't hurt you at all.
But if you convert
the code is in the PNG file to, if it got converted to an exe file or something, like it would actually be malicious.
Really? So how does that work? How would they even make that
I don't know.
It's like a sleeper agent, waiting to be activated.
And maybe there's a two-part malware thing to it. Yeah, it releases the other part. Yeah.
Well, at least I guess they found it and they fixed it.
Yeah. Well, Avast or whatever. The one that reported it. Yeah. And they were like,
so I'm sure the other ones will
a lot of them were catching them. Yeah. So it's in there. And then one of the major websites that releases Minecraft skins, where you upload them and everything, said basically as long as it's a PNG, it won't hurt your computer, but your antivirus will block it.
Yeah.
Or try to block it. So be careful.
Yeah. So check your skin.
Check your skin. Yeah. Make sure it doesn't have anything malicious on it.
No malicious skin.
You gotta look for those little tumors. little tumors.
It could just be a.
Some of them these are all dormant right now.
Yeah.
So don't poke them, and they'll be fine.
Yeah. Just look for weird hairs growing out of funny moles.
They're just little PNG moles.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm done.
All right, we should do it more in the mornings. I think we should do the show more morning. I think we had good energy. We're hopped it up on coffee.
I just want to go back to bed.
Yeah. Well, that's you all the time anyway.
No.
You're just like
I always want to go back to bed until it's bedtime. And I'm like, I could stay up.
So you want what you always want. What's the phrase? You want what you want until you get it?
No, that's not the phrase at all.
Yeah.
You want what you can't have is, I think, what you're going
for.
something
like that. There's an old song.
The grass is greener.
You're always wanting what you want until you get it. Until you want what you want until you... I don't remember. There's a song. Anyway.
If you knew what you're referencing,
I cannot remember it is. It's on the tip of my brain.
Okay. That's the problem. Your brain does not have a tip.
All right. Mine does. I don't know about yours.
Well, you're default.
Everyone's got their wrinkly old brain. I Botox mine.
It's
smooth.
That's gross. Disgusting.
Well, everyone, and I mean everyone who's listening right now, go to our website.
It's too early. No one's listening up at this time.
We're not broadcasting. It's just, they listen to it on their own time. It doesn't have to be early. Just because we record it in the morning doesn't mean we
release it in the morning.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's always true. But go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com, which is probably where you went to get to this. Or you can find us on the iTunes or Google Play or Stitcher or wherever, and subscribe to us. Please review us.
And
like us and follow us and do all that stuff. We really appreciate it.
I haven't looked at our reviews lately. I think we still have 5 stars.
Okay, well, that's good. I hope we do.
Yeah.
If we don't tell me. My ego can't take it.
Okay. I'm going to tell you immediately.
Because you're a bastard. But yeah, please, that helps us. It makes us look good. It makes us feel good. And we're going to keep doing this. We're at 1 episode every week.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going strong. Mm-hmm. We don't take seasons. Mm-hmm. We just keep doing it, whether anyone likes it or not.
Yep.
We're going to keep doing it.
Yep.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May. And this has been Deaf and Dumb.
In the morning.
No. We're not doing this again.